Today is book club day. The girls are gonna come over and we're gonna have a book club meeting, book club gathering, book club. We're gonna get together to talk about a book. We read The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I think I'm gonna sit down later and like kind of talk about my feelings about it. But yeah, so let me show you what I got. Normally we take turns at going to each other's houses, so there's 4 of us in total. And then the last book club meeting, we had a picnic. So we went to like a little park and brought all the stuff and just sat down on a blanket and just chatted. It was such a great time, but it's so bloody hot in Florida right now. We can't, we will melt. It's not the vibe. So I do have a little lake, so I feel like that kind of ties in the book theme. Let me show you what I got. So I got mini croissants. I'm thinking just a simple charcuterie board. I really do want to start planning like little things that kind of like tie in the book, because normally we like to like get food that kind of ties in with the whole stuff. So like we read a book that was based in London, and my friend made like scones, like homemade scones with clotted cream, and they also had that at the book. So like I love that. I just gotta get better at that, and I am not the best planner when it comes to things like that, but I want to get better. So that's kind of my goal, is to start adding a little bit more, I guess, like customization to the book club, so it's more just cute and adorable. Anywho, so I got mini croissants for my charcuterie board. I got mini blueberry muffins. A lot of bread. I got a French bread that I'm gonna cut up, and then I need like an oil dipping sauce for the bread. I have a already like charcuterie board, so it comes with like the meat and the cheeses and the crackers. I get that at Aldi's. I got all this at Aldi's actually. What else do I have? I have some watermelon cut up, pineapple cut up, and normally we do mimosas. I haven't really been into drinking lately. I'm just not really in the drinking kind of mood. Ooh, maybe it'd be fun to kind of do mocktails. See, that's another thing. Like, wouldn't that be kind of cute? Like, creating mocktails. Because I feel like with mocktails, like, you can easily substitute alcohol in. But my cousin that's in the group, she doesn't drink. And I really haven't been into drinking. Like, I don't mind drinking. I just don't. I have to be in the mood. I just haven't been. So, I feel like maybe next time, some mocktails. Okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. So yeah, so just a little bit of a little charcuterie spread. I got honey. I love honey with like little crackers and ham and cheese. Love that. So I feel like that's gonna be nice. And I also have hot honey. So I'm gonna put both of them out. I think that's it, guys. And I'm just gonna put that on my charcuterie board. I'll show you how it looks. I love book club days. I always wanted to have a book club, so it's really cute that we've been going strong. I love to read, and sometimes I go into like these spells where like I don't read, and then I read 10 books straight, and then I don't read. So what I love about the book club is that it holds me accountable to at least read 1 book a month, which is good for you. Like, it's good for your brain to read books, and I just love it. I've always been a reader ever since I was a kid. I have a very big imagination in my brain. Like, I am just that person, so I love reading. I can create like the whole story. As long as it's a good book, I can create the whole story in my head. Like, I can see it. It's good times. Good times. So yeah.
Because I have I gotta review my notes. So there's 5. So what they're saying is like there's not enough for the wheel, so they did it twice.
Okay.
So do we want it spaced out like this, or do we want it to repeat again so that it fills all of them? What are the chances? What are the chances that it'll be like?
Hi guys. Book club ended. The girls have left. and we had such a great time. I always have a good time in book club. Like, I enjoy coming together with people and just discussing like a common topic like that. We all read the book, and it was just nice to get together and just eat and chat about it. Half the club did not enjoy the book, half the club did. Which is so interesting, and I feel like it just shows that even though something's not somebody's favorite, it could be somebody else's. So it's just, you know, take people's opinions with a grain of salt. Me and my cousin did not jive with the book. For me, it just wasn't, it was just okay. Like, it was just okay. It was enough of a substance to like keep my attention. Well, the beginning was a little slow. The middle, like, I'm like, okay, what is happening? You know, it gave a little bit of creepiness. I guess I don't know. Like, it kind of lost me in the middle. Like, it was just too much. The main character is an alcoholic. It was just like too much. It was too much. It was just, I don't know if I've seen too many of that like trope where it's just like this unreliable main character. She's got a drinking problem. Like, I feel like I've already read so many books with that it was just hard for me to connect. And then the thing that made this different than the other books, I was kind of just rolling my eyes a little bit. So, but that's just me. My cousin kind of felt the same type of vibe, but the other two girls loved it. They loved it. They loved it. They thought it was great. It kept their attention. They thought it was a great thriller. So it just goes to show that, you know, take our opinions with a grain of salt. Our next book club, we're meeting sometime in August, and we are reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. ACOTAR, right? I feel like book people know this. I think that's what the book TikTok people are calling it. Yes, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I know nothing about the book. My friend kind of briefly gave a little synopsis. I know it's fantasy, something about fairies. I don't know, but I'm excited. This is our first fantasy book that we've read at the book club, and I'm not a big fantasy reader. I feel like the last fantasy book I probably read was Harry Potter or Twilight. Does that count? That has to count. It has to, right? Okay, so I feel like that has to be the last fantasy book that I've read. So, and I will let you guys know how it goes. I'm excited to read it. So the last book I listened to it. This one I actually bought because I know it's a series. Because if I love it, then you know I'll have the series. But we'll see. So I bought it, and it should be here in a couple of days. So I'm excited, and I'll keep you guys updated on as to how I feel about it. All right, I think that is all from me and my little library. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.